Early
Why is
today,
Donald Trump warning of possible further United States military strikes inside Nigeria over what he calls attacks on Christians? Why now? And why is the message so sharp, so direct, and so public? Today, we break down the hidden motives, the geopolitical signals, and the intelligence triggers behind this warning. And most importantly, we analyze the mystery behind a possible second US strike, how it could change everything, and why it might be the final push that breaks terrorist networks operating across Nigeria's northern corridor. If you're ready for the full truth behind the headlines, like this video, hit subscribe, and let's dive in. What exactly did Trump say? Trump's message was clear. If attacks on Christians in Nigeria continue, the United States will take action again. That single statement carries strong implications. This isn't just rhetoric, it's a strategic warning from a man who has already demonstrated he is willing to order strikes on African soil, especially when American intelligence confirms a threat to civilians or US interests. But here's the mystery. Why issue the warning now? Why talk about another strike when the first one, though secretive, already sent shockwaves through insurgent structures? To understand that, we have to follow the why behind the warning. The hidden intelligence signals. When a US president or former president speaks like this, it almost always means one thing. Intelligence agencies have reported an escalation. That escalation could be militants planning coordinated attacks on Christian communities, the movement of money, weapons, or foreign fighters into Nigeria, signs of a comeback by ISWAP or Boko Haram factions, or chatter suggesting revenge plans after a previous strike. This is not guesswork. The US monitors satellite communications, intercepts encrypted messages, tracks nighttime movement patterns, and observes financial transfers across borders. If Trump is talking publicly, it means the US already has classified evidence that something major is being planned. Why a second strike may be necessary? A US strike is not just about sending a message, it is about dismantling whatever the first strike missed. Terrorist networks do not operate in a straight line. They are scattered, mobile, and deeply embedded in rural terrain. The first strike likely targeted a camp, a commander, or a supply convoy. But US intelligence may have discovered that senior leaders escaped, backup locations exist, recruitment cells are expanding, and more attacks are already in motion. This means the first strike weakened them but did not collapse them. A second strike becomes the strategic finishing blow. Why this could be the final straw for terrorists? If a second strike happens, four things unfold rapidly. First, leadership collapse. These groups rely on charismatic commanders for ideology, logistics, and recruitment. Remove those leaders and the group fragments. Second, financial destruction. Terrorism survives on money. If US intelligence traces ransom networks, gold smuggling operations, or foreign funding, the entire structure falls apart. Third, psychological impact. A second strike tells militants no place is safe. Not the forest, not the borders, not your backup camp. Fourth, regional coordination. A follow-up strike forces neighboring countries to tighten borders, share intelligence, and close escape routes. Why would Trump hit them harder? If Trump wants to hit harder, it's because of three strategic motives. Motive 1, deterrence. A weak response encourages more attacks. A strong response stops plans before they materialize. Motive 2, political signaling. Trump's strongest support base includes global Christian communities. By threatening further action, he reinforces that base. Motive 3, geopolitical control. The US cannot afford to lose West Africa to ISIS expansion or Russian influence. The hidden motive no one talks about. A US strike in Nigeria doesn't only target terrorists, it exposes the people behind them. If Trump orders a second strike, hidden financiers may be unmasked, corrupt networks revealed, political protectors exposed, and security insiders implicated. This is the real mystery. A second strike doesn't only target militants in the bush, it targets the powerful individuals in cities who benefit from chaos. What happens next? If attacks continue and US intelligence confirms escalation, then a second strike is not just possible, it is likely. And if it happens, militants lose leadership, their supply lines collapse, their safe havens disappear, and their political backers run for cover. The question now is simple. Will Nigerian authorities act quickly enough, or will the US step in again, harder than before? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video, and stay subscribed because this story is just beginning.